Right, my name is Winston Jeffrey and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Today, we are going into three things that might shock you. One, a police officer that slapped away a man's phone. And we are going to discuss this issue with this phone call. And three, you women need to pay attention to this. A warning that would have came from a CNN anchor. Breast cancer is something that, as a black woman especially, you need to be checking up on. Again, stay tuned and we are going to go into this story up next.
Workers' rights and human rights.
And it's that.
Right, we on this issue with this phone thing. A police officer in Trinidad and Tobago has been caught on camera slapping away a man's phone. Now, adding insult to injury, most of the times, these police officers were held as gospel before the court. When a police officer give a story, most of the time he don't have to give no evidence as to back it up. Now, seeing that this would have taken place within the public domain, we want to know what the police commissioner has decided to do about something like this. Because abuse of power have been something that have been trending within the police service for years. We see it take place even on national television as to the factor that, alright, one person would have came out and said, boy, you have a certain time in the square. We would have seen these kind of underhand intimidation tactics from the police. And some of us may try to, justify that is the way of keeping law and order. But is it? Is that what you are paying for? Now we are going to go into this video and we'll come back on the back end and we will chop this thing.
You have it?
Yeah.
I go in station. Yeah, because I said that guns for your guns too funny. I go in station, make a report.
Right. You would have now seen the video of the police officer that slapped on the phone. Now we are to ask ourselves, is this the only police officer that think that he is above reproach? And is the discipline reaction just enough to be a discipline reaction that is it you go back on the work and business as usual? No.
You don't shoot me head, they shoot me head. They both are shoot me head.
Now disorderly behavior is an offense, right? And right now you're behaving disorderly. So I'm telling you right now, we're in transit. Let somebody else take for you, right? Put away your phone, say. I'm giving you 2 seconds to think about it before everything go all wrong.
You say you shoot me.
I'm giving you
and you say you tease me.
Yeah, well, you should have had to put it up away.
We the population is asking for something. Now concerning this thing with this woman, with this phone, is it enough punishment just to move our officer and carry you to the next station? Does that fear the population? Now we the people at Trinidad and Tobago is calling for more sterner measures to start to take place, and we as should advocate for it. Again, we are going into the story, so you get just with those who have missed it.
Joseph Station, good morning, WP Adult 6.
Hi, good day. My wife called this morning, probably about 2 hours ago, to report a home robbery. We had called E999. They said that they would call the station, but nobody else has called us as yet.
Okay, so what you all doing? Staying down home and waiting for the police to call all you? You don't know where the station is?
Excuse me?
Do you know where the station is? St. Joseph Station?
Yes.
So why you all don't come in and make a formal report?
Thanks, man.
Huh?
I say thanks.
Okay.
Morning, people, morning. This same officer wrote a ticket for me in 2020 right? She can't really spell neither. You understand? She can't read much, she can't spell. Because she wrote a ticket for me. I was in an accident in Maracas, St. Joseph with no insurance. And up to now, I haven't been to court because she write the wrong number plate on the ticket. And she write a different number plate on the receipt.
Well, you get a good blind, she give you a blind. Nice one. You get a blind.
Go take that blind, but then you can't tell me you have everything in front of you and you still write the wrong thing. So then you can't read then. Alright, I go take the blind and I go take that she can't read.
She don't want to get the ticket, boy. She don't want to get the ticket.
As we end our broadcast today, I have a personal note that I would like to share with you. I want to start by doing this and asking you a big favor. Just take a second to recall the names of 8 women who you love and know in your life. Just 8. Count them on your fingers. Statistically, one of them will get or have breast cancer. I am that 1 in 8 in my friend group. I have never been sick a day of my life. I don't smoke, I rarely drink. Breast cancer does not run in my family. And yet here I am with stage 3 breast cancer. It is hard to say out loud. I am in my 2nd month of chemo treatments and will do radiation and a double mastectomy. Stage 3 is not a death sentence anymore for the vast majority of women. But here is the reality that really shocked my system when I started to research more about breast cancer, something I never knew before this diagnosis. If you happen to be a Black woman, you are 41% more likely to die from breast cancer than your white counterparts. 41%. So to all my sisters, Black and white and brown out there, please, for the love of God, get your mammograms every single year. Do your self-exams. Try to catch it before I did. Now, here's something I could never, ever have predicted would happen to me. I have thanked cancer for choosing me. I'm learning that no matter what hell we go through in life, that I am still madly in love with this life. And just being alive feels really different for me now. I am happier because I don't stress about foolish little things that used to annoy me. And now every single day that I breathe another breath, I can celebrate that I am still here with you. I am here with my co-anchors, my colleagues, my family, and I can love and cry and laugh and hope, and that, my dear friends, is enough.
Right, so we live here in Waterfield, just off the highway. Right after you pass the Waterfield lights, like if you're heading to Port of Spain, that direction, right after. A little thing right before the falling apart highway. This leak happening months now, since last year this happening. Today is the 10th of January 2024. Dry season has started in Trinidad. And this is what happening up here in the east. Who going and feel the brunt of this madness? The people in the east that depends on water from Wassa and environs. Right? Look at the madness. Months now this leaking. And Wassa seems to turn a blind eye on it. Months. Watch it now. Watch it. Watch how much water wasted here. And every day. Sometimes when you pass on the highway, you can actually see it spraying up in the air. It all depends on the amount of pressure coming through that line, the amount of water coming through that line. So to the authorities, come now man, all to fix this thing now. Because is the citizens of the country going to be suffering later down when the dry season actually kicking in full force? And then you're going to hear all about restrictions. Restrictions because of what? You all wasting water here? The people who supposed to be providing for the country? Nah man, failure. So again, we just off the Waterfield highway. Just after the Waterfield lights. If you head into Port of Spain direction. A little thing before the falling apart highway. Look at it.